Hey, welcome back to Hunter's Instinct. I was just wanting to sit around and talk a little bit about ammo and the ones that I've got and Uncle Mikey stuff. I managed to put some together here, and the ones that I have and the ones that I got off Uncle Mikey and stuff. So first I want to start off with, it all started back in 1895 with the 3030, and it was in the Winchester model 1894. And then I had to do a little bit of research and stuff on the internet, but I managed to come up with a little group here, and we have the 30-06, which this is the Precision Hunter. And then I have the Remington Core Lock, which in metric, it's a 7.62 by 63 millimeter. And then, a lot of people, here's the 270, which I ain't got the box. I don't really got a 270. I went and got this off Uncle Mikey and the 6.5 Creedmoor too. So the 270 really come about in 1923. They unveiled it in 1925. So they was planning on coming out with this, the 270 round, in 1923, but for some reason it prolonged for 2 years, and they finally come out with it in 1925. And then dropped them everywhere. I got a few rounds here. And then along came the 300 Win Mag in 1963. Well, the 300 WSM was introduced in 2001. And I had a 300 Weatherby. This is an old round. I've had this for a while, and you see it's the belted case and everything. I figured that this was probably introduced around the same time that the 300 Win Mag was, but actually Roy Weatherby came out with the 300 Weatherby in 1944. So this was really out before the 300 Win Mag was. And I mean, it's still a 30 caliber, just like the 30-06. But as you can see, there's quite a big difference in the casing. And that was kind of a shocker for me, because I figured that both the 300s was only probably like a couple of years apart, but actually there was many years apart. You're looking at probably about almost 20 years apart. And then you got the 243, which I didn't look up to see how long yeah, I did too. Okay, the 243 Winchester come out in 1955, in which the 6mm come out in 1955, but it was known as the .244. And so these did come out around the same time, around that era. So that's pretty good. And then, you had the 308 that come out in 1952, 2 years prior to the NATO round, the 7.62 by 51 millimeter. And so that's just kind of some of the dates and stuff that they come out. And I was wanting to talk a little bit. We got the new rounds, which I like to say that You know, a lot of people has their differences about the 308s. Without the 308, there wouldn't be no short action. 308 was the very first short action cartridge that we had to shoot. And so without the 308, there wouldn't be no 243s, there wouldn't be no probably 6mm Creedmoor, 6mm, 6.5, 6.5 PRC, or none of that, or the 7mm, but one of them probably would have been introduced sometime or another, but you know, it probably been around this time. But you know, there's a lot of ammo that has been come out since the 308 was introduced in 1952, which was 1955 when the 6mm and the 243 come out. Which I think, you know, that was probably in the process of bringing out the 243 with the 308 back in 1955 or 1952, but they wouldn't probably really know how this would work in the 243. But the 243 was more popular than the 6mm, which there's a lot of 243s and stuff like that, and 6mm now. Probably is growing a little bit more, and that comes to the 6mm Creedmoor and the 6.5 Creedmoor. And as you can see, they're from a distance, you probably won't be able to tell much apart. I think this is a Remington. I think it's around 140 grain, I'm not for sure. And this is my 6mm Creedmoor. It's in the Precision Hunter and 103 grain. It's like I said, I've not got the box for this, and I just grabbed this one cartridge and the 270. But there is a lot of talk about new cartridge coming out called the 6.8 Western. And it's basically a 270, a short action 270. And you're probably wondering why that they went with the 6.8 Western instead of like a 270 short action. The 270 bullet will not handle the twist that they're getting on the barrel for the 6.8 Western, which I don't have a 6.8 Western. I was going to try to get me one, but I can't come across one right now, so maybe in a later video I can show you a 6.8 Western. But if you really look, this is the 6.5 PRC, and it's about the same, but you can really see a difference in the casings of it. 6.5 PRC is like a magnum load, and it's got more powder, and will push this, push the 6.5 bullet about 200 feet per second faster than the regular 6.5 Creedmoor. And you know, it's a lot of people hollers that these small short action bullets won't do good on big game and stuff, and I've been shooting the 6mm Creedmoor and the 243 for a while, and the 243 I've been using is one that my daughter's using right now, and I have took down numerous deer with it. And actually I've seen a bear get took down with the 243 that was over 350 pounds. So it will do the job, but you got to really watch your shot placement, and that is the whole key on everything. And I used 30-06 a lot in the past, and you know, it was the very first sniper rifle, 30-06. I mean, John Hancock III had plenty of kills with it. So it all depends on, if you like the old stuff, stick to what you know. But I mean, if you want to try out the new stuff, there is plenty of cartilage out. And I'm really a short action kind of guy. I mean, I like my 30-06, but I can take care of my 243, my 6mm Creedmoor, the 6mm Creedmoor, or the 6.5 PRC, and I'll take care of any big game here in North America that I want to take. So, I am running a 143 grain precision hunter in the PCR. And it just comes down, get online, do your ballistics, figure out what works best for you. And I tell you, if you don't go this big 300 Win Mag or the 300 Weatherby, I mean, it will kill you at both ends. This was a hard hitter on the animal, and plus your shoulder too, which, I mean, recoil don't bother me. This was an excellent gun. I hunted with it for 2 years, and then I was seeing the damage that it was doing compared to my 243 that I was shooting and my 30-06, which then I was using the Remington core locks, and that's 150 grain, and I've got a 178 grain 30-06 and a precision hunter. And here's all the drops and stuff. Now this is lined up at 50 yards, and you can tell the 30-06 drops a lot between the 6.5 PRC and the 6mm Creedmoor. And the 243. So I mean, it's just kind of check it out and just don't go by what everybody else is shooting. When I was going out to buy a 6.5, it's whatever they had in stock in the Browning rifle, and it was in 6.5 PRC, so that's what I went with, 6.5 PRC. And I'm kind of glad that I went with the 6.5 PRC because, like I said, it is kind of it's a magnum round, and it'll probably be enjoyable shooting it. So, if you want to try new stuff out, so be it. If you like the old stuff better, stick with the old stuff. I mean, I've been on Facebook on these deer hunting sites where they argued up and down. It's like, don't need that round. We'll just stick with the old stuff. The old stuff has done this for so many years, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, I've got the old stuff, and now I got the new stuff. And would the old stuff do the same thing as the new stuff? Yeah. Would the new stuff do the same thing as the old stuff? Yeah. So it's just whatever you want to get. Like I said, this is just a quick video of the ammo and stuff. And when the old stuff come out, but everybody's got to remember, if it wasn't for what you really call the old stuff, then we wouldn't have probably some of the new stuff that we get to shoot now. And it's best to have a little variety to go out with, and it's probably according where you're hunting at too. I mean, if you're hunting in the thick brush and stuff, these small calibers and short actions probably not the way to go. A 30 caliber or 270 style bullet would probably be the best way to go. But I have hunted in real thick stuff, and have killed deer with it, and it's just how you pull the trigger and squeeze that bullet into where you need to get that animal down and quick, as easy as possible. So, you know, I like the 243. I like my 6mm Creedmoor, and the way that everything's looking while I've been researching, I'm going to love the 6.5 PRC. Uncle Mikey's got a 243, and he's been killing deer with it. He also got a 270. He's been killing deer with it. And now he's got the 6.5 Creedmoor, which, if you've seen in the last video where we had a little trouble with the magazine, I wish that video would have been a little bit better where we could sit down and actually, you know, went over it a little bit more, but we was into a little time crunch there, and so we got took care of and stuff. But I really hope you enjoy what you're seeing, and I'm going to wrap this video up saying, you know, get out and shoot, learn your weapon, know where your shots are going to. That way when that big buck steps out, or coyote, or whatever you're hunting, you know exactly where to put your crosshairs to put that animal down with less pain and suffering as possible. So only thing I got to say now is happy hunting, and please hit that subscribe, like, and share button, and we'll see you on the next video. Thank you for watching.